Hi friends, welcome back to our channel. I wanted to start a new series on our channel, so I was gonna do a separate channel for this, but I think what I'm gonna do is start here on this channel, and if I continue doing story times, I will definitely start another channel separate from this one. But just to make it a little easier on us, I thought I would start doing this and see where it goes. So I wanted to start a new series of my story times with my chronic back pain, all the surgeries I've had, just past funny stories that my husband wants to tell you guys. Maybe my kids will get on here and tell you guys some stories. I just thought it would be kind of fun and a little different. We did get a new backdrop. I hope it's not like too wrinkled, but it is what it is. We're just gonna go with the flow here, and I'm sorry if I play with my hair a lot, but that's just, I'm sorry, that's just me. So let's see, let's get started here. I want to start actually with, if I can blink a lot, which all my videos, if you look back, I blink constantly and a lot, but it's because I have dry eyes. So if it bothers you, maybe you shouldn't watch my channel. Sorry. Okay, so this video is going to be on my day-to-day chronic pain that I deal with. Now, as a lot of you may know if you've been watching my channel for a long time, I have done, or I kind of talk off and on in the vlogs about my chronic pain that I deal with. I have nerve damage in my L5, so that nerve is completely damaged, and I have a lot of leg pain. It's shooting, stabbing, kind of like what you would have with sciatic pain from your nerve in your back, but this is more intense. This is a consistent thing that pretty much is always there with me, but it's a lot of shooting, stabbing, kind of burning feeling in my right leg, and sometimes it goes to my left, but most of the time it's in my right leg. And I have a lot of numbness in my calf on my right leg and half of my foot. So half of my calf and half of my foot are numb. It's not completely numb where I can't feel anything, but I guess if the best way to explain it is if you were to have, like, your leg falls asleep and it's starting to wake up and you kind of feel it and it feels kind of weird, that's how my leg feels. I don't have full feeling on that calf and foot, so my balance is off when I walk a lot, or if I turn too fast. I get a lot of, like, I have to grab onto something because I will fall over. So I'm getting distracted. My cat is over here scratching up stuff. I have buttocks pain in my right buttocks. That's probably the worst of it all. Even, I'm talking even my leg and my back pain, and combined, my buttocks pain is unbearable. I'm telling you, it feels like someone's like took a knife and stabbed it into, like, all the way deep into my bone, and they're kind of twisting it, and so I feel like sharp pains. It's kind of just like, it's like that. It's not consistent, but it kind of goes, and I feel it in my butt, like sharp pain in my butt as well. And then I also have like a burning, tight numbness, pain in my butt, and I'm telling you guys, it's bad. So I've had multiple surgeries, and I will do all of my videos on that, and I'll start from the first surgery and go on, and I'll tell you exactly how and when my pain started in another video as well, upcoming, like after this one. Let's see. So I just had a surgery at the end of December, and it's a spinal cord stimulator, and that is supposed to block the pain. I'm sorry, my nose itches, I have allergies. So it's supposed to kind of block the pain, and so I don't feel it. Well, I haven't found the right setting. I've been really struggling, and I was supposed to go to my surgeon for a follow-up from I think it was last week, but I didn't. I kind of was like sneezing a little bit, and you know, I have allergies, so I don't know, they just don't want you going to your appointments if you have like any illness at all, just because if you do have the coronavirus, they don't want you giving it to someone else. So I rescheduled that, and I don't go for 6 weeks. Now with that, I have to wait until I can get reprogrammed. It's a long story, guys. I'll tell you in a story time, another video, details on that surgery, but mainly I might have to get reprogrammed and see where that goes. But it's been quite challenging. I do feel about 30 to 50% maybe more sometimes of the day, sometimes of some days. It's kind of like, honestly, it's all over the place. It's like, so I can't be I can't tell you exactly how well it's working for me, but because it's kind of all over the place. Sometimes I feel good, sometimes I feel bad, sometimes I feel great, sometimes I feel like poo, sometimes I can sleep really good, and then sometimes I can't sleep at all. So that's just how my life goes right now. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll find the right setting and my life will be back to normal. And you know, my biggest dream is, I know I'm going on like a tangent here, but my biggest dream, honestly guys, is to be able to go back to work. I would, oh my god, you guys have no idea how bad I miss working, because I am the biggest people person you will like meet. I'm telling you, I love to deal with customers, and I've worked since I was 14. In the past, let's see, 9 years I haven't been able to work because of my chronic pain. So I'm telling you, if I could go back to work, would I honestly feel like I wouldn't be able to work for someone unless I was working for myself and I owned my own business or did my own thing, because I need to be able to make my own schedule, because like I said, my pain's all over the place, and you can't be calling into work all the time. You can't be like, oh, I'm not feeling good today, sorry, I can't come in, because you're gonna get fired eventually. So but that would be like, oh, you guys, that's like my dream, to be able to go back to work. Oh, I would love it. Even to own my own business and be like, all right, I'm gung-ho, I can do this, and you know, maybe eventually I'll be able to. That would be awesome. So now that I went on that tangent, I honestly feel that living with chronic pain there's a lot that goes into it. It's not just like, oh, I'm in pain all the time and I cry sometimes and I'm always hurting and that kind of deal, which it's true, but there's more that goes into it. You're hurting, and your mind, that's all you can think about when you're hurting. It takes over your whole entire life. It makes you depressed. Then they give you medication for, I'm on nerve pain meds, I'm on muscle relaxers, and I'm also on some pain meds, and all those have side effects. So you're taking those to help with one thing, but then there's side effects that come along with it. So then you got to deal with those. Then on top of that, you get depressed. And then you always got to make sure you take your meds with you when you go places, because God forbid you don't take them with you and oh my God, you're in trouble. That's not a good thing. So it's kind of like you're packing I don't know, like you're packing like a diaper bag for you, you know, not, you know what I mean? Like you got to make sure you have certain things with you when you have chronic pain, because you're already miserable, and if you don't have those things, you might as well just turn back and go home, because it's a done deal. So let's start. I have a list here on my phone so I don't forget anything. So I kind of gave you a little bit of a backstory, kind of how my pain is. My pain originally started, I'll tell you this, it started when I was 16 years old, and I am 37. I'm getting old. So I've dealt with it for 21 years, and it's just part of my life now. I honestly don't even know what my life would be without pain. So after I had my son, I had several surgeries. My second son, I had several surgeries after I had him, and I went back to work off and on throughout having surgeries. And 9 years ago, I have been unable to work since then, because my pain has been consistent the 9 years, to where there's no way that I would possibly be able to go back to work. And here's the thing, I have this spinal cord stimulator. Sometimes I wake up and I feel like $1,000,000. I feel amazing, and I can do things, and I'm telling you honestly, and it's bad because I pay for it later, but I just run around and I'm like so happy. It's like a natural high. It's the craziest thing, but I just run around and I'm so excited, and I'm just like, yeah, I feel great. And then all of a sudden my pain will hit me, and it'll like literally smack me in the face and knock me down, and then I'm just like, you know, it's heartbreaking, but I'm so used to it. So I try, you know, it still gets me down, but for the most part, I just kind of go with it, because I know that's how it's gonna work. I just know that's what's gonna happen. And then so I'm gonna kind of tell you what it's like when I wake up with pain and I'm at my worst pain. That I'll tell you, I'll explain how that day goes. So from the time that I wake up, I make sure that the boys get up. They have their alarms. They don't always get up. They're homeschooled, but they do have a schedule. So they have alarms, and I bought them, my husband and I bought them this really super loud old school, you know, the round ones that have the like things on top, and it like shakes and it's super loud, old school alarm. We bought them that because they were using alarms on their phone and they would turn them off 50 million times. Then they would be, you know, getting out of bed right before they have a class. So got them that, and it wakes me up. So I tell them, hey guys, you need to get up out of bed, get in the shower. So that's kind of how my day starts. And then I make sure I stay awake, make sure that they are getting ready and taking showers and eating and getting ready for school. And I get up and I take my medication, because if I don't take it at the same time every day, I'm going through withdrawal. So on top of my chronic pain issues, I will deal with withdrawal symptoms, and let me tell you guys, it's not fun. it's so not fun. So I get up, take them, then I'll go lay back down, mess around on my phone, put the heating pad. Sometimes I'll fall back asleep. Then I will get up, maybe eat something, drink some coffee, kind of lay on the couch for a little bit. Then I'll get my clothes, get in the shower. And right now our house is being remodeled, so we have to take showers downstairs, and it's a struggle walking up and down the stairs. For people that are healthy, it's just like, man, it's not a big deal. But people that hurt every day, it's not fun to have to walk up and down those stairs. Plus, walking down them and then having to take a shower while you're in pain, and your pain is increasing as you're in the shower, and then you have to walk back up the stairs. It's not a fun thing to go through. So luckily, when I'm in a lot of pain and by the time I get out of the shower, I'll ask my husband if he'll come down and help me get dressed. And that, you know, we've been together for a very long time, but it's a hard thing. It's a hard pill to swallow when you're 37 years old. Well, when I was, what, 28, asking your husband to help you get dressed because you can't do it. Putting lotion on your legs because you can't do it on your feet. It sucks having to hold on to your husband to walk up the stairs, you know, because you're so out of balance and you're in so much pain you don't want to fall down the stairs. So after that's done, I'll lay down again and make sure that, you know, usually at lunchtime, the boys already know at noon they take an hour lunch. They make their own food. They're old enough to do that. They're 13 and 15, so they'll get up and make their own stuff. Sometimes I'll ask them to take out meat for me for dinner. I am honestly truly blessed with my boys and my husband. They have helped me so much. Unfortunately, my kids have had, I mean, it's a good thing and it's a sad, pros and cons, I guess. My kids have had to learn to help mom, you know, at a young age. They've had to help me. They've done chores. They've helped me with my, you know, bringing me my food, just bringing me a blanket, bringing me, you know, little things, and bringing me water, bringing me, you know, simple little things that a person that doesn't deal with chronic pain, they do that for me. So yeah, they help me a lot, and I'm blessed with my husband as well because he's been through quite a bit with me and he has stood by my side. So I am very grateful for that. Now, with I do want to kind of tell you guys that I went through a really depressing time. I was super depressed because of everything I was going through, and I had told my husband, please, and I was crying, I was hysterical, and it wasn't the first time that I thought about this, but I had told him, please just take my boys and you can go, like, you don't have to stay with me. I told him, you don't need to deal with me, you know, I want you to be happy. I want to find you to find someone that can do all the things that you want to do. And he told me, you know, I'm not going nowhere. I took my vows very seriously. I am not going anywhere. I'm here to stay. And it's like, I felt super grateful, but at that time, and at times, honestly, I feel like he deserves so much better, and so do my boys. So they tell me I'm a great mother and they tell me I'm a great wife, but in my heart, you know, at times I feel like I'm not, because I'm so limited on the things I can do. So it's hard, guys. Living with chronic pain and having a family is so hard. No one could understand it. And looking at me, look, I have my hair done, I have my makeup done, everything's done. You know, when I go out, I have my nails done. When I go out and about, people look at me and they're like, they don't think anything's wrong with me. Nothing's wrong with me. You know? And you can't see pain, you know? There's times where I have gone out and about and people will look at me and I'll be like asking my husband, can you pick this up? Or he'll be doing all the picking up and doing most of the shopping, and I'm just walking with him. And I know people look at me and they're just probably thinking like, God, this chick's lazy. Like, she don't do nothing. Like, I can't believe she has her husband doing all this stuff. Because I'm young, people are looking at me like, what the heck, you know? Look at this girl, you know, look at this lady. She's, you know, she don't do nothing, whatever. But I've seen a lot of looks from people when I go places. No one understands because they're not in my body. They don't feel what I feel. So let's start there. That's, my husband always tells me on his days off, let's go somewhere, let's go to the movies, let's go to the store. Do you want to go, you know, do you need any makeup, do you need this, do you need clothes, do you need whatever? Because he wants to get me out of the house, because I'm in the house probably 5 or 6 days out of the week. I don't go anywhere. I just don't, because it's such a struggle for me to get ready, to do my hair, to put my makeup on, to get dressed. Even get dressed is a struggle, much less put my makeup on and my hair. You know, it's a hard thing, guys. When I come in my room and I have to put my makeup on and my hair, I'm like crying inside because I'm already hurting. Plus, you know, I'm trying to get ready, and yeah, I don't need to get ready. I don't need to go and do my makeup and hair. I don't need that, people would say. But it makes me feel good. It makes me feel good to have my makeup, my hair, my nails done. Those things make me feel good. I have, since probably I was 12 years old, I've always worn makeup. I've always done my hair. I always had my clothes ironed. That's just how I was raised, was you don't walk out of the house unless you're done. Unless your hair's done, your makeup's done. My grandma has always raised me that way. So, and to have, you know, nice clothes on. So I do it for myself because it makes me feel good. But it's also because I don't want to look all rough and like look like a bum when I go out with my husband. I want him to be proud of who he's with. Granted, yeah, he's proud of regardless. Like, he don't care what I look like. He don't care if I have makeup on, you know, but I want him, you know, I don't want him walking around with me looking all messed up, you know, even though it's killing me, honestly, to get ready. But when I do get ready, it makes me feel a little better. It makes me feel like, dang, you know, like, got my hair and my makeup done. I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh, like, it just makes you feel good, even though it increases my pain. So by the time I get my hair and my makeup done, guys, and get dressed, I would prefer to just honestly stay home. I don't, because my pain level's already, like, it's high. And I don't want to go anywhere. But, you know, I pushed myself, and my husband's like, it's good for you to get out of the house. You need that. You're gonna get depressed being in the house, blah, 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 which he's right. He's 100% right. Because honestly, when I get out of the house, even if we're gonna just go eat, even if we go through the fast food and we just eat in the car, it's getting me out of the house, and it does make you feel so much better. So if you're in chronic pain, I'm telling you, push yourself to at least put some makeup on and comb your hair in like in a bun. You know, do something that makes you feel good about yourself, even though you're miserable inside. Honestly, most of the time I'm wearing leggings and sweatshirt, or just a comfy shirt and leggings, or I'm always wearing comfortable clothes for the most part. Sometimes I wear jeans and stuff, but not very often. So when we do go places, I feel pretty good about myself. It's nice, it feels good, but I'm screaming inside. And I laugh, but it's honestly like, it's true, and it's a sucky thing to admit, because it just sucks that when I'm smiling when we're out and about, I'm actually like crying inside. I think no one would really understand that unless you're in my position, unless you deal with chronic pain. But that's just the honest truth. I'm being completely honest, but I push through it, and by the time we get home, most of the time, my pain level's honestly at like a 10, and I cry myself to sleep. Like, tears just run down my face. Like, not even like a hysterical cry, you guys. It's like just tears falling down my face, and I don't really have like any emotion. It's just, I'm in so much pain, it's ridiculous. But it's worth it, guys. It's worth it to have those memories with my babies. They'll always be my babies, even though they're my big babies. My husband, you know, it's good to have those memories, even if I only do it once a week. You know, there's videos on here from vlogging, and you guys probably would think, oh, she's not in that much pain, you know. But I hold a lot of it in. I try my hardest to keep a smile on my face so I don't ruin their time. Or be like a Debbie Downer, I guess you would say. Let's see. So if I'm just staying home, like I said, I'll take a shower, I'll lay back down. The kids eat their lunch, and sometimes I'll eat something, drink some coffee, just lay around, watch a lot of YouTube, a lot of Netflix, a lot of Hulu, just kind of distract my mind a little bit. Then I will I try to cook. I think it's probably at least five times a week for dinner. And I am not the best cook because I want to get in and get out. I want to have a quick meal and get out of the kitchen. And if I'm doing, because of my pain, like, can't stand long, I can't sit on a stool because I'm crying. Like, I just want to get it done. So that would be another thing that would be awesome, is if my pain got better, I can actually like have fun in the kitchen and make different dishes that I've never made, and it would be so cool. And I love baking. Like, baking has been my thing. I love to bake, but can't do it because it takes a lot of time, and if I do it, I'm dying, and I have to take several breaks. Like, it takes me a long time to do anything if it's a long process, because I can't stand or bend, or like, the kids help me so much. Even times Donovan, he loves to cook, my oldest, he'll get in the kitchen and he'll be like, Mom, I'll cook some, and he'll make dinner. So I'm super blessed that they just jump in and help me, and they're very understanding. They help me with getting whatever I need, which is pretty awesome. My husband as well. So getting back, yeah, I lay around even after dinner. The kids, I'm starting to be able to do laundry, but the kids help me a lot. They'll bring the clothes up, they'll put their clothes away. Just doing things like that takes a lot of work, a lot. Like, the boys do dishes, they have their chores, so mainly I try to keep up on our room, help with laundry, cook dinner. I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah, not very much, guys. I'm trying to do more. I'm trying to push myself, trying to see if this stimulator is gonna be beneficial or not. Some days when I'm feeling great, I can do more, but this is when I'm in a lot of pain. This is how my day goes. Then I lay down until it's pretty much bedtime. I tell the boys, okay, it's time to start your chores before they go to bed, so the house is clean before we go to bed. Make sure they brush their teeth, their alarms are set, that kind of stuff. But that's all while I'm pretty much laying in bed or on the couch. So that's pretty much how my life goes. And then when I'm getting ready for bed, I take my meds again. And you know, I take my meds more than just in the morning and at night, but at night I'll take them, and I'll either have my kids bring me the ice pack if I'm hurting, or you know, if I'm hurting too much, or I'll just go grab one. Sometimes I use the heating pad, lay down, and try to watch a TV show that's really mellow to kind of get my mind to quiet down, because my mind's constantly going, because I wants to keep going and wants to do things, and my body just, it won't let me. So I struggle with a lot of like anxiety, and my mind just, there's like a million things running through my brain all the time. So sometimes I'll fall asleep with the TV on. Kind of just helps me sleep better. Other times it makes my anxiety worse and I can't sleep, so I'll turn it off. But then I'm just laying there and my brain is just got so much stuff going on that I'll get back on my phone, and my pain is like on top of like my brain going. My pain is like ridiculous, and I'm tossing and turning trying to get comfortable. And in that time I'm also charging myself, because you have to charge your stimulator, and I'll explain that later in another video. But every night I have to charge myself, so that's hard to get comfortable doing that. Yeah, but honestly that's pretty much how my life goes, or like my everyday when I'm done with a lot of chronic pain, which is most of the time, guys. That's why, you know, I would love to do videos of vlogging like what my day's like just at home, but it's so boring because I'm so limited on what I could do that why do it? It's just, it's bunk. So let me make sure Oh, I did want to tell you guys, when we do go out to eat, I always have to have my cushion to sit on, because I can't sit on hard surfaces. I can't sit on just a regular chair that doesn't have a cushion. And if I don't have my cushion, I'm miserable. And honestly, I just want to leave. And there's been times where we've left the restaurant and went to a different restaurant because I can't sit in that chair. If they don't have booths available, whatnot. So always have to have that. It's like I said, it's kind of like I have to have like my little kit of things that I need before we go on our outing. I have to have, make sure I have my cushion, make sure I have my meds, make sure, you know, I'm fully charged, to make sure I do certain things to make myself as comfortable as possible when we go and do things. I've had to be in a scooter, you know, one of those drive around scooters at Walmart. There's been times where we're shopping and I have to tell my husband, sorry, can I get the keys, because I gotta go sit in the car. And he finishes up while I'm in the car. When he's checking out, I find somewhere to sit because I can't stand long. What else? When we've been to the zoo several times, and if they don't have the scooter to ride on, I'm not gonna last very long there. What else? Bending, twisting, standing too long, any kind of repetitive movement, my pain increases. So that's why I like to just honestly lay around a lot, because that's when my pain level's at the like most minimum pain level that I have, is when I'm laying down. Excuse me, when I'm laying down. When I'm up moving, I get so stressed out just thinking about it. Sitting here now, making this video is a struggle for me. My pain level is high. I try to fight through it. A lot of people would not understand unless you're in the situation. So, you know, I wanted to make this video because I know there's so many people out there that struggle with chronic back pain or just chronic pain in general, and I want to let them know they are not alone, and just kind of give them pointers on what I do to make myself feel a little bit better, and different things that I do when we do outings that help. And please comment down below if, you know, you are dealing with chronic pain and you want to talk. We can always DM each other and communicate. I would love that. Have a support system going, that would be great. Also, you know, this helps me as well, talking about it, because a lot of my family and friends don't understand. They try, but they don't fully understand what I'm going through, because they don't go through what I go through. They don't know. They are very, very understanding, and they help me so much. Even when I go out with my best friends, they are amazing. They help me so much. My family is on me a lot, because if I do something, if I bend wrong, or if I like lift something, they get really upset with me. What are you doing? You're gonna end up hurting yourself. So I kind of feel like, I don't know, it's like I feel like a baby sometimes, because I can't pick up this because it's too heavy, and I can't carry my purse because it's too much on my back, so my husband carries it, or whoever I'm with, the kids, my family, friends, they help me so much. But you know, I'm very appreciative, and I just learn to live with it and deal with it the best I can. And that's just how it's been for the past 9 years and 21 years, honestly, off and on. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know, I'm sorry, I tried to stay like all, you know, not all over the place, but it's really hard just because I have so much to say, and I did take notes, but I still kind of was all over the place. So I hope this makes sense, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm very grateful that you guys are willing to listen to me, and I appreciate each and every one of you. And like I said, if you're struggling with chronic pain, please comment down below. We can have like a little committee, or just like a support group going, and maybe we can help each other out. So I will see you guys in our next video. I hope here soon I can have my first video after this explaining how my chronic pain started. And yeah, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye.